Good evening to all. Miss Divadarshini, so everybody knows her through various TV programs. Mr. Eskannan, President Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation, the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy that this evening I inaugurate the Japan Film Festival in Chennai, co-organized by my office, Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation, and the Japan Foundation. First of all, I wish to express my deep appreciation for Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation for their contributions. This Japanese film festival has its long history and tradition over 30 years, especially since 2012. Every year we had Japanese Film Festival, and each festival has focused on one subject. For example, in 2012, that was the first festival on this annual festival series, where introduced films directed by Mr. Yoji Yamada. The film director Yamada is very famous in Japan, especially with his works entitled Tora-san series, along with the famous Japanese film director Mr. Akira Kurosawa, I believe whose name was still remembered by many Japanese Indian peoples. Last year, we introduced six titles, and all these films were made with episodes in small local cities, and we had main theme, the travel across different regions of Japan through film. These films differently picked up episodes with different geographical background and different time periods. So this year, also, we will introduce 6 titles, but main theme encompassing through these 6 titles is women in modern Japan. In these films, the Japanese women are groping for their own way of life through experiences like love affairs, business, friendliness, strive with others, especially with their own family members, and films are depicting their everyday life, where heroine and the characters reflect ourselves in real life. A motif described in these films are mainly feelings and sentiment of a heroine expressed using fading in and fading out techniques over various scenes. So, in some extent, it is difficult to understand, but I believe these films are helpful to improve understanding about sentiment, emotions, typically appeared in Japanese people. Today, we have first title, Hotori no Sakuko, just the Japanese titles. It means Sakuko. This is a Japanese girl name. She is at water edge or riverside. This film shows us how Japanese girl is growing up and becoming mature in wisdom, encountering difficulties and overcoming entanglements. This title won the Best Film Award and Young Jury Award at the Nantes Three Continents Festival in 2013, and also won the Talent Tape Award at the Freiburg International Film Festival in 2014. I hope everybody can feel the changeable feelings and emotions appeared in typical Japanese people through eyes of Sakuko. The young heroine is in ordinary life and in ordinary Japanese society. So it is not necessary to say that India is one of top filmmakers in the world and produced many fine films in various subjects. Especially Chennai is a center of film culture, as we call Hollywood. I hope these Japanese films can teach and can be accepted by the people in Chennai who has rich experience and high standard of evaluation for films. So finally, I wish to express my appreciation for staff who are engaged in the preparation work of this film festival, especially RKV Studios, for their invaluable contributions. So this evening, let us enjoy the first film entitled Hotori no Sakko, Nantori.
To His Excellency, Mr. Baba, and to his better half, and to Her Excellency from Thailand, and all the other dignitaries, especially Mr. Shivakannan. To all of you, I would like to say, Shei Shakina Yo Yoru. Am I right? அவங்க புரியவே இல்லை நான் ஜாப்பனீஸ் தான் பேசினேன்னு அப்படி பேசியிருக்கோம் Okay, a very warm welcome to all of you. First of all, thank you so much to the people who have invited me here, and very, very happy to be a part of Chennai Japan Film Festival 2016. Japan is something we've known for its attitude, for its phoenix type of an attitude, for coming, எல்லாமே முடிஞ்சு போச்சு, it's over அப்படின்னு நினைக்கும்போது Japan comes back with something. They come from nowhere and they come like you can find them. You can not find another Japan. You cannot find another personality like Japanese people. Your strength, your courage coming out of nowhere is something we would always love to learn. And having said that, all of us know in this world there's a lot of gap in the gender equality. And now we see this Women in Modern Japan. This title makes me so happy. I think like you've taught everybody else about how to come from nothing, I think you should teach people also how to cope up with this gender equality. So thank you so much for having me here. And Akira Kurosawa, அவரோட பேர் மட்டும்தான் நமக்கு தெரியுது. நான் ரொம்ப படிச்சு பார்த்தேன், can I find another women director's name in Japanese film? And surprisingly, I did find a few of them, and Miss Naomi is one of them, and her films are doing so well. And there have been, even before or just after the World War, there have been a woman director who's directed a lot of movies, nearly 100 movies, I guess. So Miss Tasuko, if I'm right with the name. So there have been some women, but I guess there are more and more women in Japanese film industry. And so I would also like to request you to take our kids from here, from Chennai to Japan, to teach them or to make them see how films are made in Japan, and so as well to bring kids from Japan to Tamil Nadu film industry. So having said that, thank you so much for having me here, and thank you so much for listening. Nandri.
Good evening. His Excellency Consul General Mr. Baba, Her Excellency the Thai Consul General who has graced this occasion, the Director General from Taiwan who has come, and all my good friends from ICF and all other film lovers. Indeed a pleasure to welcome each one of you to this festival. Our engagement with Japanese Consulate goes a long way, and we have been getting good films and good packages from them year after year. And with each individual Consul Generals, we had a personal rapport and a very good relationship between ICF and the Japanese Consulate here. The Consul General was speaking about women in Japanese films, which will be of highlight in this package. And we are hearing that there are some few lady politicians in Japan who are likely to become even prime minister, as the media is speculating. I don't know whether that will happen shortly or not. One thing which I thought I should speak is that the national mission which our respected prime minister has taken up of Swachh Bharat is something which we should get inspiration from Japan. It is not a government program there. It's an individual program. Each person sees to it that everything around him and everything in his country is clean. And those of us who have visited, it is told that every place is like a picture postcard. So something which we can always, other than films, take inspiration from that country. And I welcome each one of you. Nice to see such a big crowd. Generally in the Russian center it is only half full, but today somehow the crowd is full, and it is really nice to see such a crowd. That means the interest in this festival package is very high, and I hope all the films will meet your interest and expectation. Thank you very much. Welcome to each one of you.